Hello, I'm Raina Hale, and I am from the Office of Entrepreneurship here at the Mayo Clinic. Our goal is to empower a culture of innovation and entrepreneurship through education. As many of you know, the Mayo Clinic 2030 Bold Forward Plan incorporates a really important word called innovation. Bold Forward empowers staff to solve, simplify, and innovate so that we can advance the way we care for people, said Dr. Farrugia. This is not a new initiative. Innovation is one of our core defining values. The Mayo brothers and sisters who started this hospital were full of innovation, and the institution continues to do so. The innovative minds of the clinicians, researchers, staffs, and students is one of the many things that continue to set this institution apart from others. However, when we talk with different departments, we're consistently asked the question, how? How do we get our department to be more innovative? And specifically with respect to commercialization and revenue generation, especially when our department has limited time, resources, and training. Well, that's where we come in. We're here to help. We focus on the education of Mayo Clinic innovators. We focus on training the people. We're empowering a true culture of innovation and entrepreneurship, specifically through education. The Office of Entrepreneurship is a team of scholars under the direction of Dr. Stephen Ecker, who is also the Dean of the Graduate School. We have entrepreneurial educators in all three sites, Dr. Martin Rotman in Florida with a background in neuroscience, myself in Rochester with a specialization in biomedical engineering, and Dr. Anud Srihar in Arizona with a background in pharmacology and oncology. Along with our immediate team, we also have Scott Case, our administrator, Julie Henry from Mayo Clinic Ventures and Corporate Development, and Dr. Zayas from the Office of Translation to Practice. OE is a part of the Center for Clinical and Translational Sciences, or CCAS, and as such, we are part of the research field. When it comes to innovation in life sciences, we tend to think that research technologies we develop have a direct pathway to clinical care. However, this direct pathway is simply not true. The 2B model is an incomplete view because in reality, you need a business. The bench to business to bedside model is what we teach in our lean startup methodology classes out of the Office of Entrepreneurship. We are helping de-risk an innovation using this lean startup methodology to create a product market fit so that the technology can successfully reach patients down the road. We embody our education in the discover, translate, apply continuum. Education is vital because without it, people see these as disconnected entities and often overlook the business component in the 3B model entirely. Our first is targeted education. These are 4-hour CME credited workshops. The workshop is an interactive, innovative, and entrepreneurship educational opportunity for all staff at the Mayo Clinic. Learners will use their innovative idea and work it through the lean startup methodology. This is a ideate, pivot, de-risk kind of rotating spectrum. The outcome of this workshop is that learners can implement the key principles of the lean startup methodology for future technologies. You can see that every month of the year we are offering in 2022 the 101 workshop and the 102 workshop. So feel free to use this QR code to find them or to get on the Mayo Clinic CME workshops. Sometimes departments also ask us to provide a specific workshop for their department that incorporates the lean startup methodology. Our formal education is a 1-year program of 5 classes that are 10 weeks each. This program was developed so that the learner can take a Mayo Clinic technology and financially, commercially, and technically de-risk the technology. The course sequence is best suited for a graduate student, a medical student, a fellow, or a postdoctorate. They will spend hundreds of hours working on developing the market plan, commercialization plan, technology, possible grant writing, as well as milestone planning for that Mayo Clinic technology. This curriculum can be accessed through the CCAT certificate as part of the 18 credit hour program or through our office directly as an innovative life science fellow. You can see here that the fundamentals course, which is first, starts in July of 2022. We also offer community events. We offer 4 pitch competitions each year. This is a way the inventors can showcase their technology to internal stakeholders, such as Mayo Clinic Ventures and Office of Translation to Practice at our internal events, the Roadrunner Sprint held in Arizona in the spring, and the Alligator Tank held in Florida in the fall. We also offer an external pitch competition alongside the University of Minnesota in May is called the Walleye Tank, which will be at the Carlson School of Management at the University of Minnesota, and at Mayo Clinic Rochester in December. We also offer Leader Launch. It is a 21-day program that creates personal resiliency and breaks through internal barriers to create success in milestone planning. This was a pilot test that we held in 2018. We had 20 applications for 10 spots, and now we have over 250 people who have participated in the Leader Launch program. This is highly recommended for people who are interested in achieving a milestone that is a significant stretch goal, a goal you are not even sure how to attain. You will work through the milestone planning and understand the internal barriers as well as external barriers that you face to get this milestone accomplished. We will send an RFA out this fall, starting with cohorts in September of 2022. Lastly, but certainly not least, we also have the Hatchery Lab, which is a subsidized wet lab space on the Rochester campus. It has been developed with the explicit goal of shortening the first mile to commercialization. There are also opportunities for wet lab space on the Florida campus as well as on the Arizona campus. Specifically here in Rochester, we have had 4 different companies already utilize the wet lab space found in the biobusiness building, and they all have had SBIR or STTR funding. It's important to recognize that we are not the only innovators and only department in the innovation and entrepreneurship ecosystem here at Mayo Clinic. We are a part of the ecosystem. We are the educational component of this ecosystem. The Innovation Exchange is available, the Office of Translation to Practice, Center for Digital Health, as well as the Mayo Clinic platform. And IP all goes through Mayo Clinic Ventures. It's important to always include them in your IP development. If you have learned nothing else from this little time, I hope you have enjoyed it, and remember that we offer targeted education. So that would be our workshops for CME credit, as well as department workshops as well. And we also offer formal education, which can be taken through the medical school, the graduate school, or through CCATS, as well as a specific external certificate out of our office. We would love to hear from you. Feel free to reach out to me directly or to oe@mayo.edu.